Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight News live here in the beautiful studio in Cypress College, live on YouTube and Cycron.com. I am your host, Jamal Bostic, joined by my guys, the football gurus, my right and left hand men, Keenan Wright and Frankie Genera. And disclaimer: we were not the guys who were doing that basketball game on Friday. Those are somebody else. Those are two other guys named Keenan and Jamal. And today, we have a new addition to the Spotlight News crew. A new member of the family. As you guys know, for most of the season, we had Miss Gisele Vega on the team. But then she went AWOL.
Yeah,
She went
pretty
abroad.
much.
She went missing.
Studying abroad.
She went down south. She went somewhere else.
Vacated the premise.
She vacated the premises. Dropped off. No pun intended. We love you, Gisele.
Anyways.
Just lots to say.
Everybody,
lots to
welcome
say.
Miss Celsa Maldonado,
Yay.
new to the group. You might have seen her on an episode of This Week in Geek. I missed This Week in Geek. What happened to that show?
Eric has been working and they're waiting for new equipment, I think.
Oh yeah, we are getting new equipment. Shout out to my man Eric Lucas, Gio. We love you guys over here at Cycron.
And Eric, we are live. So
Eric,
don't
we're finally live.
Don't worry about it.
We're finally
Don't worry
live,
about
so
us.
you can watch it from wherever you're at. Once again, we're the show that gives you the hottest news in music, sports, and entertainment, and professional wrestling. But
That's entertaining.
it's sports entertainment. Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff that happened this past weekend in the realm of sports news and entertainment. Last night was the AMAs, the
Yes.
American Music Awards. It's one of the biggest nights in music. One of them.
One of
One
them.
of
okay.
them, so are the Grammys.
Yeah.
Didn't really watch the whole show, but my man Keenan over here watched a good part of it.
It actually dropped in ratings, one of the lowest they've had in a while.
Interesting.
I have a good theory. It probably dropped in ratings because everybody heard of Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch and they wanted to switch to Channel 4.
Yeah, probably with the Monday night. Well, I think I was I watching it after the game or
It was on during the game,
during the game?
I think. Yeah, it was on during the
From
game.
what I heard from Nielsen ratings, it dropped totally once Odell made that catch. Everyone just switched to Channel 4 to watch the rest of that game. So
And that catch made a quick meme on the internet. Like,
Oh my god. But people pick up on things so fast now. Like we can do something like this and it'll be 10,000 memes for it.
like that picture Keenan took of Frankie before we started recording.
Right.
That could be on Twitter any second
It's gonna
now.
blow up.
Post it up later.
Yeah, it's going up on Twitter later. So if you
It's
follow any of
not.
us on Twitter, it's going up
Mm-hmm.
on a Monday. Got your girl in the club, she Tuesday. All right.
Oh my god.
So, back to the AMAs. Word on the street is Iggy Azalea won Best Rap Album.
Hip hop.
Rap and hip hop / hip hop album.
Yeah, she won over Drake and
Eminem.
She won
Eminem.
over. She won over. Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same. Like,
Yeah. I really don't understand how.
Well, Eminem is irrelevant,
True.
but Drake, I don't know. Drake is Drake. I love Drake.
but. And it was just those three nominated.
I don't know who else was nominated.
Those were the only, I would say,
Important
big names.
ones.
Yeah.
The only important. And Iggy won over Drake. And
Do any of you guys know how the voting is formed? Is it fans or
I think-
is it a poll?
I
or
think it is mostly the
the
fans
fans.
that are involved.
But that still is mind blowing to me, knowing how big Drake is. Like,
How big Eminem is.
I wonder how mad Drake is.
And with the recent Twitter or social media feud she had with Snoop Dogg, you'd think she'd be at least
I
popular.
think a lot of
for that
people
vote.
are backing her up for
Yeah, they
that
probably
because she
backed her
didn't
up
do
because of
anything
that.
wrong.
Yeah.
It was Snoop Dogg who started it, posting mean.
even
That
Nick
thing.
Young backed her up.
That's
his
probably why she won,
girlfriend.
It's
'cause,
just
you know,
immature.
They were in LA. You know, Nick Young, face of the Lakers. And
Oh, that's who he is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Swaggy P.
Shot.
That's who Swaggy P is. Oh, I thought he was a rapper.
I thought it was.
No, yeah, that's probably what got her the votes. But Um, that's just wild though.
Yeah,
'Cause
one thing I would have to say is that I can't lie. A lot of people knock Iggy's whole persona and how she goes about her craft, but I feel like it's okay. Like people say she's fake. I don't see her being fake. I see her doing what she has to do to make her money, doing what she has to do to please her fans. You know, like for example, my mother, she works in communications. When she talks on the phone, of course she's gonna talk proper. You know, how are you? How may I help you? Okay, this is what we have for you. But when she's on the phone with her friends, whole different
It's a
person. And, hey,
whole
what's up,
different-
girl? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's all about, in order for her to make her money and to keep her job, she has to act a certain way. And that's how Iggy is. My mother isn't fake, and I don't think Iggy is fake.
I just
Very
don't think
talented.
she's hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like,
she's doing.
I
what
don't
she's
think
doing
I don't
for
think
her
she's like
genre.
100% hip hop. It's like
No.
pop and like anything that's gonna get her the #1 hit on the radio.
And she's talented.
No, she is.
But I think we gotta factor in the fact that she is a female in the rap industry, and females in the rap industry don't get a lot of
It's not
respect.
even
No.
only. It's that's one barrier.
It's not even
Yeah.
a category.
That's one
And
barrier.
she's a white woman in the rap community.
She's
Au-
she's from
Right?
Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's gonna be
it's
tough.
It's a different kind of white.
so like she's going. It's a very different kind of white actually. to
It
be
is.
honest. And like, so she has to go through a lot of stuff. She had to go through a lot of stuff to get to where she's at today. That not a lot of other rappers had to.
I agree.
I mean, she's from another country. She came here when she was young. Like, she just started from the bottom. Now she's here.
And I can't lie. It's like first thing first. I'm the realest. Like
Drop this and let the whole world.
it's
fi-
not
I mean,
like her music is horrible.
When I first heard, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was at work when I first heard "Fancy." I bopped to it.
You
I
should
thought it
bop
was
to
somebody else.
Do you like work? Because I love that song.
I like work.
I love work.
See, I
How does it
knew
go?
I knew that was her on
I've
work.
been working
Working
on
on
my sheet.
Oh yeah.
That's
I love
her.
that song.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
She,
She said that-
bu- she bu- her songs knock, but nothing was the same. It was a
Yeah,
whole different
that's
story.
that's the story. That's the big.
I mean, come on.
That's the brain scratcher or the head scratcher. right
Drake.
there. How do you?
Drake. Some might not agree, but Drake is a genius.
He's
He's
coming off. He's
talented.
reaching that prime of his career.
Yeah, Drake is reaching that point in his career where he's like one of the elite rappers of today.
Not even just elite rapper.
And not
he's
even just a
elite-
rapper,
Yeah,
just
elite
a performer.
musician.
Yeah, he's an elite performer. Like
I don't know,
Drake
there's something about
puts
his voice that puts him on a different level.
Drake
than
puts
just good.
everything he has into his music, into his brand, into what he does. And
He has his own like Twitter accounts. People make Twitter accounts after him.
he has so many parody
It's
accounts,
great.
it's ridiculous.
I love it.
And like Drake's music captures like every emotion from you. Like if you get dumped and Bay cheated on you, you can just listen to Drake.
Oh man, Drake has a song for everything.
Drake has a song for
Turn up,
everything.
He got a song for you.
He'll be talking about this blasphemy in a couple months when he has a new single. He's going to mention a few things about this. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Probably will.
Anything else interesting happening during that? Taylor Swift was great.
Oh, that tribute to Taylor Swift.
She was,
As
she was
well
great.
as
Now- Did you guys, did Jennifer Lopez do her live performance?
Yes, she did.
Now, I heard during the week that the executives at ABC were kind of scared of what she'll do at the performance. How did she do?
Well, the performance was pretty good. She sang, what's that song? Booty?
Oh,
Yes.
No, so none of that, like unnecessary stuff.
I mean, there's some ass shaking, but it was like PG ass shaking.
Oh,
a whole
okay,
lot of
yeah.
twerking going on.
Yeah, it wasn't like overboard.
Like their music video.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was nothing like the music. It was like a very watered down, kid friendly
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon type ass shaking. Like, yeah,
Did you see Fergie's performance?
I did. I actually like that song.
Yeah, it's real smooth. And the funny thing about it, you wouldn't think that you would see like Fergie and YG on the same stage, and it really worked. Man, you know,
That's
it
a
was
good
pretty dope.
song.
It was pretty dope.
You gonna have to bump that.
My thing is, what I know DJ Mustard, you know, he's the producer. He's the one
DJ
that's
Mustard.
yeah, you know
Mustard on the
DJ
beat.
Mustard?
Mustard on the beat, huh?
Yeah, he's in that every
there
almost
MC
every
Ketchup?
song. No, if it might maybe, but I don't understand what he does. What is he doing? Like, is he really mixing the songs like when he's on stage with them, or?
I have no idea.
Because it just looked like he just be back there. You know.
I think he's just there for the.
I think he's like a Dr. Dre type of producer. I mean, besides rapping. I mean, did you see him in that Big Sean video?
I didn't.
He's playing running back.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like the
Oh, this is the one when Kanye was the coach?
The Kanye was coach.
Got it.
Big Sean was starting quarterback.
Okay.
And,
What song is this? Because I seen the memes, but I never.
Can we say I don't fuck with you on YouTube?
Well, you just said
I
it.
don't
said it.
fuck with you.
Oh.
Everybody knows the song. It's a banger. Come on now.
IDF
You. IDFW. You.
Why? IDF U. Oh.
I
I D
IDFW
F.
you.
W.
You.
Why?
Why? Not you.
Yeah. You don't spell you.
Isn't it you?
You spell UYOU.
No, but isn't it like you, like in the abbreviation?
Nope.
Like the you?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Look.
That's not how you spell it.
Over here making me sound stupid and shit. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, excuse me.
Dude, this is current teenage lingo that the kids are talking these days.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
It don't make no damn sense.
It makes a little bit of sense.
So
But so it's IDFWY.
Let's go with that.
Anyway, DJ Mustard was playing running back. DJ Mustard was a running back, and he scored the winning touchdown. It just looked weird because they were in Adidas uniforms, and like DJ Mustard's pretty fat.
Like the bus. Huh? Yeah.
The bus.
Are they run by Mayonnaise Music Company?
Anyways,
yeah, it's Subway.
Yeah. Relish Productions. Jeez, where do you come up with this stuff, Frankie?
I don't know.
What was he talking about? Oh, YG and Fergie.
Very bad at this.
YG and Fergie. Okay, yeah, that song was pretty good.
pretty dope.
Like, DJ Mustard just makes hits.
If Fergie can do it, I think Iggy can do it. Fergie's been out for a long time.
I feel like
She's
Fergie
well
started that.
Yeah, she's well respected in the game.
I think Fergie started that whole white girl and rap thing.
Yeah. Once people realize that Iggy is just performing her craft at the best of her abilities and not being fake, she'll be up there as well.
I think it's just all the haters.
Haters
And that
gonna
comes
hate.
with the territory.
Haters gonna hate. I like
Oh
Sus
my
already.
God.
I like Sus already. But what else happened at the AMAs? What I heard, Selena Gomez, her performance
It was heartbreaking.
was heartbreaking.
'Cause it was about Justin Bieber.
It was about Justin Bieber. Really.
That song is about Justin Bieber.
That's the one with she had like the little angel wings.
Like she was performing in front of a green screen.
Here's the thing. I don't think Selena Gomez has talent. I don't think she can
I didn't
sing.
even know she still made music.
I mean, I liked Wizards of Waverly Place.
Well, there's a
That's when I stopped
difference
watching
between
Disney
singing
Channel.
and acting. I
Yeah.
don't think she
I
can
thought
sing.
her and Bieber weren't
She's an
together
alright
no more.
singer.
No, they're not.
They're not. That's what
They're
the
like
song
on
was
and
Heartbreaking.
off.
The
They're
song
like
was
yeah,
heartbreaking.
they're like on and off. Like she was probably talking about like the relationship, like how Justin Bieber broke her heart.
Didn't he have a song Heartbreaker?
No, that's Enrique Iglesias.
That's Enrique Iglesias.
I'm
Thanks.
pretty sure that he has a song entitled Heartbreaker.
No.
Somebody do the research. Need the research.
Google. Justin Bieber. This is what we do on live television, people.
We're gonna figure
You
this
spelled
out.
Bieber wrong.
Oh,
How do you
Lord.
spell Bieber?
B-I. No, you're no.
I comes before E.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Yep.
am I, English teacher?
Heartbreaker.
No.
Yep, that's his song.
I
It
got
is, huh?
Yep.
Can we get a little taste of it?
I don't listen to no Justin Bieber. What the hell?
Well, we're listening to
A-
Justin Bieber, damn it.
Bieber, I'm pretty sure it's called Heartbreaker, and I like it.
So you listen to Justin Bieber, kid?
I mean, I'm saying I've heard. Justin.
No. You listen to Justin Bieber.
You never heard this song? Girl, you don't know how it feels.
Oh, I love this song.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I haven't heard this. I've heard it, but I haven't heard it.
Away.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's the track right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a little about
Keaton listens to his
You know what I'm
Justin
I
Bieber.
can't believe y'all ain't know about that. That's crazy.
I feel like I've heard it in like a Vine or something. Like I heard it in a Vine.
Maybe. I knew it.
Man, Justin Bieber makes some hits too.
Oh yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
can't knock Justin Bieber.
I wasn't down with the fresh on the scene Justin Bieber. You know, baby. No, I didn't mess with
I used to like that song.
Nah, I couldn't do it. Bro.
Yeah.
He came to my school and girls were jumping on the cars and I didn't know who he was. I'm like, this is awkward. Like, who is this dude? Like, I thought it
That
was
song
Justin
was only
Timberlake.
relevant because Ludacris was in it. So that's
Probably.
one of the only reasons I liked it.
No, I remember when YG came to my high school. Girl, I seen girls at that school I'd never seen before. I was like, you go to Berkeley?
Yeah.
They came out to see YG. It was the day of our
Wow.
Potter Puff game too, my junior year.
Wow.
It was crazy. Like people was telling them songs and singing shit. It was like sing patty cake.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
y'all want patty cake? Bro, I turned up. That was the most turned up I've ever been in that gym
Oh my God.
until like basketball season. But that's another story for like my high
Whole
school
nother day.
union. Yeah, that's another one. But all right. So anything else happened in the AMAs?
I could think of.
That was interesting. I was noteworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana Grande,
She performed.
She performed.
she did.
I didn't see it.
I just saw with her, Jessie J, and Nicki.
I wonder how mad Nicki Minaj was. The Iggy one.
Oh.
'Cause, like,
There is a
Nicki
little
likes
beef.
Iggy.
There is a little beefery going on there.
Little be fuckery.
A
Yeah.
little
I don't know
beefery.
if anything else happened during the AMAs.
Like, how do you guys feel about Ariana Grande? Like, I like Ariana Grande.
I don't like her because I've heard that she's like a diva, but her songs are
I've heard that too.
really catchy, and I
I've
sing
heard
along
that
to
too.
them.
I've heard she's a diva.
Her songs are really catchy.
Hey, but a diva is a female version of a hustler.
Mm.
I can
That's
never,
what Beyonce said.
Preach. Mm.
I can never take Ariana Grande seriously because she was on Nickelodeon. So whatever music she makes, I can-
Victorious was a good show.
Hell yeah, it was. Hi, Jamal. Wanted to say hi.
Hi. This is Ceci.
Poke me in the head.
She was in our journalism class, but she's not even a student here anymore. I don't even know why she's here.
My
Don't we have security in the studio? Damn it!
Hey, security!
Security!
Security let me in. I'm just saying that right now.
Man, this studio is supposed to be protected. Nobody's supposed to come in during the live recording. We got Cecilia coming in the studio,
free for all here.
right? This is just running amok.
I
This
used
is
to wear a bulletproof vest on the
Right.
show now.
I did always say Jamal.
I got my
I did
wallet.
always say. You're the first one.
He said I got one.
I'm the first one. What does that mean? What
Ooh.
is the Bray Wyatt vignette? What is that?
Ooh.
What is that?
Anyways.
Mercer, get her.
Now back.
She's trying to kill me.
Oh, Mercer.
Shout out to Mr. Mercer, who's in the building now. All right, so we were talking about Ariana Grande, weren't we? Yeah, we're talking about Ariana Grande.
Her songs are catchy.
Her songs are catchy.
Working with the right people.
Loved her show on Nickelodeon.
Hated that show. She was so annoying.
Victoria,
She was like, oh my god. That's how she talked.
that was a
annoying.
pretty
That
good.
salmon cat voice.
That was a pretty
know.
good. Like,
Anybody
That's
can
pretty
sound
spot
like
on.
that.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
It's probably because I have a deep voice. Like, and I'm like a man. So,
Oh, well. Oh, I'm not a
well, I am a man. Whatever.
So yeah, she was just annoying. I wouldn't watch that show.
What? Well, I never watched Sam and Cat. I never
No,
really.
they canceled that show because
I
of
never
that.
really liked Sam.
She was hard to work with.
Actually, I can see that. But I don't know why is she.
I would think Sam would be hard to work with.
No, it was actually.
It was probably both of them, but
I'm just
but
saying,
like Ariana was like
Sam,
the worst.
Sam's, character on the show. It was.
I think it's just funny how Victorious was about Victoria Justice, and now Ariana Grande is the one that's making it.
Mm,
You know,
true.
she's just doing the right things, and her songs are really catchy. And whenever they come on the radio, I have to.
And she's
sing
dating
along.
Big Sean, dude. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. How old is he?
I don't know.
How old is she?
21, 22.
Really?
Yeah, she's around 21, 22, and she's dating Big Sean. Like, what? Is this for real?
Like, how did Big Sean go from, what's her name from Glee, Naya Rivera, to that? To
Lowering the
Really?
I'm trying to
standards.
figure out how Ariana Grande skipped over me. It's
to
me,
get to Big Sean.
and then it's Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? It's like she just.
Keenan sounds a little heartbroken.
I am.
Sounds like you want to listen to some Drake.
I do.
I can see
Marvin's
it in
wrong.
your eyes.
Marvin's wrong.
Your
You know what I'm saying?
Cups full of rose.
You look into it.
I get into Drake.
Mm.
You don't know what I do at like 2 a.m. in the morning,
I don't want to know what you do.
alone in my room, crying,
Don't nobody want to know what you do. Too.
playing
2 in the
2K.
morning.
Usually I'm making sandwiches at 2 in the morning.
Mm.
Most of my time,
Like Subway sandwiches?
Subway sandwiches
True.
for drunk
I
people.
love tuna.
You like tuna?
That's all I got.
You're like the second person I know that likes tuna.
Um,
You know who the first person is?
mm.
Someone you don't like.
Wow.
we're, not,
Well,
we're not doing any kayfabe shots.
Or any sub mentionings or anything.
We already did it to Gisele.
subtweeting.
Yeah,
We already
we
did
already
to
did.
Gisele-
We already
to
put
Gisele.
Gisele on the blast.
We can't. We're not gonna do it to her.
Oh man.
If you're watching this and you're like in this newsroom and you know what we're talking about,
Yeah, awkward.
just laugh to yourself and talk about it on Twitter. Please, let's just not. I don't want to come to class tomorrow and be like, "Oh, you started a fight between Celsa and blank, 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 blank," and it's my fault. I was like, "Shit, I didn't know there was beefing until she came on the show and
It's not
started
beef,
talking
it's
shit."
tuna.
We gotta talk after the show because I'm trying to figure out who we talking about.
Fill you in later.
Wow.
Wow, she, okay, she's on Girl Talk, but she's not Courtney or Leslie.
Oh damn! So much for
Watch
keeping
Girl
it-
Talk on YouTube, people.
I contributed decorations.
So much for keeping it on the
Get
down
some
low.
credit there.
Keep it on the down low. I feel like we should have a song of
That's
the day.
entertainment. That's entertainment.
Yeah, I feel like we should have a song of the day.
Song of the day. What is my song? I don't know.
You know my song of the day.
What's your song? Marvin's Room?
No.
No,
fuck.
of the day.
What?
That's
Go
like-
cold.
Oh,
Oh, that's my song as well. That's my
Man,
song.
Keenan got us into this song, man.
Man.
Like, I'm thinking about becoming a drug dealer now.
Oh my god.
That's my alarm in the morning now. Keenan.
Mhm.
Baking soda. I got baking soda. Like, come on now. Like, why? Like, why would you even do that to us? Like,
It's catchy.
that song is catchy. Like, I was digging that song, and then I heard it on Power 106, and I was just like,
Yeah, it's crazy it made it to Power 106.
I'm in love with the coco.
Mhm.
I
So
got it for the
what else is good?
lolo.
What's new? What's
All right, let's talk about something that's more in my
Expertise.
expertise.
Mhm.
Okay.
The world of professional wrestling. There's some people I know that are waiting for this, because last night WWE had their third biggest show of the year, Survivor Series. Do you know what
Wow.
Survivor Series is?
You catch it?
I did. I watched
How
it.
much did it cost?
Well, it's free on the WWE Network, which is $9.99 a
How much
month.
did it cost?
What he said.
Oh, both of you guys got the WWE Network.
He doesn't. I do.
They don't show on pay-per-view no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not on pay per view anymore. Like,
Just WrestleMania is?
Yeah.
they'll show WrestleMania on the network, but I mean on pay per view. But they're trying to get people to subscribe to the network so you can get all the pay per views,
How
all
much
like
is it?
exclusive shows. It's
$9.99.
$9.99 a month.
What?
But for the month of November, it's free for new subscribers. Go subscribe to the
From what I-
WWE Network.
From what I heard, is it true that they
Thank you.
keep you
Shameless
locked?
plug. Yeah, shameless plugs.
Is it true that they keep you locked in though?
Yes. When you
For how
subscribe,
long?
you're in for 6 months.
Mm.
What?
Just get Netflix.
So $60.
It's like Netflix for the WWE for like the WWE.
And it's only wrestling?
It's
Yes.
wrestling.
100%.
Hours
That's ridiculous.
hours of
Are there
wrestling.
like reality wrestling shows?
Yes.
Yes.
Total Divas, Legends
Are there?
House. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
They
like
trying to
That's so crazy.
expand.
yeah, it's dope. If whenever you're bored and you just want to watch like old school shit,
I
like
just go on
like-
YouTube and watch the wrestling
Go on
matches.
Netflix.
like
That's
like
old school
relive
stuff.
like Rock in Austin or
Why relive it
Netflix.
if you just go on YouTube
$2
and just watch the
cheaper.
match?
yeah, for broke people. Step your money game up, Frankie. $9.99 a month. Subscribe to WWE
Go to
Network.
YouTube for free. You want to see some Rock
Yeah,
versus Stone Cold
yeah.
Steve Austin.
Hey, so some of the links, some of the videos don't work though. You know, get bad quality.
Okay.
You know, some of the audio get taken
Lags.
out. Yeah, lags, buffers.
But I still have
There's Daily Motion or
$9.99 in my
Vimo.
pocket.
Get that WWE Network, you ain't gonna have that problem. I mean,
I ain't
I
getting
watch
locked in.
I watch WWE. I watch WWE Network just for WWE. But like, if I want to actually watch like good wrestling, I'll go on Daily Motion and watch like New Japan or Ring of Honor, or you know,
Don't know what
TNA.
those are.
Interesting.
This is his level of expertise.
it's my level of expertise.
We're
I'm
clueless.
the hashtag wrestling guy. I should change my Twitter
The
name.
wrestling guru.
Now, Jay,
Yeah, you guys, the football
during
gurus,
Survivor
wrestling.
Series, there's one guy that made his appearance.
For all of you 90s wrestling fans who scrolled between WCW, Monday Nitro, and Monday Night Raw in like the late 90s, for you youngins or you people who are as old as me, there's a man, to most people, to like my grandparents, but like most of my friends, I'm like 30.
Mm.
You're saying the man, he has a nickname with that.
His name is Sting. Sting is finally in the WWE. Took him about a good 20 years. No, not even 20 years.
12.
Like a good 12 years to get to WWE. He showed up at Survivor Series, beat the shit out of Triple H, and just walked out. Like
The
that's
man
what the
called
Sting. That's what Sting does. That's his thing. He walks in, no questions asked, don't say nothing, kick ass, leave.
For a 55-year-old man, though, it's amazing.
55, and he's in like the shape he's in. Like I want to be like that when I'm 50.
He was wrestling in bingo halls and gymnasiums in TNA, so he's in the big time.
And he's finally made it to the big lights.
Sold out
Joining
arenas.
finally joining everybody else. The Ric Flairs, the Hulk Hogan's.
I think it's good that he joined them because instead of wrestling in bingo halls that can't even fill up the place, he's wrestling in sold out arenas.
wrestling in pre-recorded shows.
Now, why is it he didn't join the WWE earlier?
Personal.
Yeah, personal. Yeah, he just felt like it wasn't right for him to do it
Mm-hmm.
at that time when WWE bought WCW. He just didn't feel like it was right for him to do it.
So, was he making more money at doing other things, or?
Not making more money, but he was doing it for the
He was doing it for
pride.
the he was doing it for the love of wrestling,
Mhm.
pretty much. But now he's still doing it for the love of wrestling, but it's just like about time. Like they gave him like his own like character in the video game.
Mhm.
Like they're doing it right. Like
Mm.
they sold his merchandise. Like he just felt like it's nearing the end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly in the next 2 weeks of recording, you're probably going to see me wearing one of his shirts. So stay tuned for that.
There you go. Like he just felt like it was like about time for him to just be like, forget it. Let me just wrestle in WWE for a while.
Let me ask you this: does Sting have a partner?
No, he was always by himself mostly.
I feel
yeah.
like it was a white face guy, and then there was
That's
a black
him.
face
Yeah,
guy.
that was him.
he's the white
I know
face
he's
guy.
a white face. I thought it was always like a partner whose face was black painted. No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Maybe that was just a group kiss. I don't know.
That's Kiss.
Okay.
That's just Kiss.
Okay, got it.
Damn, Keenan.
I just found out that plain white tees were not black the other day.
Like the group plain white
yeah,
tees.
Yeah,
Like, hey there, Delilah.
yeah, hey.
They sound so white.
I mean,
I've never heard the music. I just knew what they sung.
so you mixed the group plain white tees with the song "White Tees" by Crime Mob.
Franchise boys.
Then Franchise Boys and Crime Mob made the same song.
Oh,
kinda.
really?
Yeah. No, that was Nucky If You Buck. Never mind.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Young
Just kidding.
buck right there. Right?
But
Anyway, back to wrestling.
how do you mix that up?
I don't know.
Plain white tees
Sounds like
Hey
a,
there,
sounds like a trap song.
it sounds like what's it? Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't know why. It's like
Anyways.
back to the.
I think it's good that we're going to have Celsi here to bring order in this.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
Get us
sometimes
back
we
on
go off
track.
topic.
Sometimes we do go a
40
little.
minutes into wrestling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we can go forever in
Without
wrestling.
football.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. So it's
Hey,
good to have her
Celsa's
here.
ready for the football, dude.
It's good to have her
Let's do
here.
it.
I love
Because that's
football.
Celsa's like main sport,
I love
football and basketball.
Which kind?
You know what? I mean, I pretty much got into the juice, the butter of wrestling.
Juicy.
So now let's get into the meat of the show.
Okay.
Something we're all experts in,
Mm-hmm.
sports.
Yeah.
Celsa, what's going on in the NBA right now?
Well, let's start off with the NBA and Frankie's team in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
After their 17-point loss in Toronto, LeBron James tells ESPN that the team looks fragile right now.
Yeah,
So
it
not in
does.
its best spot. So what's the problem in Cleveland right now?
They're not good on defense. Their chemistry is very off, and LeBron is trying very hard not to go back to being 2007 LeBron. He's trying very hard to avoid that, but everyone must realize if he goes down that road, he's burning bridges for a lot of the players. And Kyrie Irving is one of those problems. He has a ball, give me the ball problem. Not only him, but Deion Waiters as well. These players need to learn to work as a team and not think all of themselves. So LeBron, I don't know how long he can stick with this being a team leader and all that. It's good to be that, but there are times where you just have to say, I'm taking over the game and score 35 out of 40 of Cleveland's points. So I think LeBron, the more they lose, the more he's going to start thinking, I have to do this. If you want it done, you got to do it yourself.
But
He's had 48 turnovers in the last
That's what
Yeah.
I was,
12 games.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, you want him to take over the game, but I feel like it's a collective group of why
Oh,
they're
yeah.
losing. And it's confusing to me how people say that, oh, okay, well, they're a new team. Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving has never been on a winning franchise, so we can't expect for them to win. But now they're seeing that and they're surprised. We already knew this. Like, they're going through growing pains.
I'm not giving LeBron a pass. He is to blame, but one thing's for sure though, you got to see though, when he's in that fast pace, they're not catching up. They're not up like.
But see, the thing is, you could say the same thing about Kyrie Irving, right?
so are you saying Cleveland has to slow down to LeBron's pace?
No, they have to keep up with it, but mainly they have to focus on defense because they're getting killed on defense.
They are, but they have to minimize the turnovers. LeBron
Oh yeah,
is
minimize
second.
totally.
Yeah, LeBron is second in the NBA with turnovers with how
This-
40?
This week,
48
this week I'm
turnovers.
giving LeBron. I'm not giving LeBron any free pass. He's to blame for what's going on, but he can fix it. But it's up to the other players to get on focus. But let's not forget, head coach David Blatt is making very poor decisions.
And there is talk about Cleveland. If Cleveland just keeps doing bad,
They're going to 86
they're
Blatt
going to 86 Blatt.
already. Oh my
And
God!
They're saying either they're going to 86 the coach, Kyrie Irving's going to leave before the trade deadline, get traded, or LeBron James might leave Cleveland one more time.
No, I don't see him leaving, but
He knows better.
in my
does. Yeah.
from my personal point of view, he shouldn't have left Miami because Miami was a dynasty in the making. They had all the pieces coming together. Like they signed Luol Deng, they had Josh McRoberts, Danny Granger. That was all
They
for
wouldn't have
LeBron.
been able to do any of that if LeBron was still there.
Yeah, if
but
LeBron
that
was still
all,
there, that would
was
happen.
all for him though. That was all for him saying.
No, it was because he left.
Yeah,
LeBron
that
all happened.
that team wouldn't have flourished like they should have been if LeBron was still there, because it would have been just still the big three.
Speaking of the Heat, did you see that beatdown from the Clippers on Thursday?
Hey, the Clippers do what they got to do. The Clippers are a dangerous team in the West.
Clippers do what they gotta do.
The Clippers do what they got to do. The Clippers,
real
but the thing
wrestler,
about the thing about the Clippers is a lot of people are kind of doubting the Clippers because the Clippers aren't that physical Western Conference team. Like they can beat up Miami because Chris Bosh doesn't really go down low like that. But when they play like Memphis or Portland or Oklahoma or San Antonio,
Yeah.
like
The big. You said,
like their big men aren't gonna really do as well.
You mentioned OKC. Where's KD and Russell? I miss those guys.
Still hurt, man. They're still in the hospital beds together, going
NBA
over
ain't the same without KD.
going over game plan. That's why Oklahoma's doing so bad. To be honest,
I miss seeing KD. I want to see him back on the court as soon as possible.
it should happen. But how about those Lakers though?
Game winning. No, you just lost in overtime, right?
Yeah, they just lost.
But it was a good game.
It was a good game.
But see, the Lakers haven't really gotten blown out this year, except against Dallas. But that's another story. Dirk
Man,
went
how did
off.
you guys let them score 140 points?
I mean,
It doesn't happen. Don't say that just happened.
it happened. I mean,
That's rare.
it happens.
Rarely.
It happens.
140 points.
That's an all-star game score.
That's
Now
But
wait.
anyway, the Lakers, they play good. It's just that they can't finish. It's just that they can't finish. They can't finish games.
But do you think Swaggy P is making a difference?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. So what's the news in the NFL?
Mm-hmm.
Celsius.
Oh, well, it was a quite calm week. 12 in the NFL. Some notable injuries and comebacks. The Texans quarterback Ryan
Oh yeah, Ryan Mallett got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Tore his pectoral. He's out for the
he
season.
played through the game with that. So
He did, but he's done now.
You
Texans
can play
are
during the
through.
game. You should be able to suit up next week.
The
That's what I said.
the Texans offense
and
is
the
through.
Texans just signed Theodis Lewis earlier today.
From Buffalo.
Mhm.
Yeah, from NFL.com reported that Theodis Lewis is
That's actually a good
Signed.
pickup.
signed to Houston.
Oh, speaking of the Lakers, just a segue. According to ESPN, Xavier Henry's out for the rest of the season. He tore his Achilles.
Oh man.
First
Kobe
Julius
is
and
rubbing
now
off.
Xavier.
Kobe is definitely rubbing
The
off.
Kobe effect. Oh my god.
And then in football, Josh Gordon returns.
He did. And
My man Josh
What do you
Gordon.
think about that?
he actually balled out. I was
Yeah, he did.
surprised.
Yeah, he did.
120 yards.
He-
What, 10 catches?
Gave me 12 points in fantasy.
Now people are wondering how the hell are the Cleveland Browns winning? It ain't their quarterback, Brian Hoyer. He's awful.
It's their players.
It's the run game and defense. They got Dante Whitner on the squad. They got Joe Hayden. They're doing their job. They're making turnovers. They're getting interceptions. Sometimes pick sixes, and they're getting the quarterback. That's how they're winning games. That's how Cleveland is on this lucky streak.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's more so the offensive line than the running backs? Because every running back they put
yeah.
back there is, they're pretty much doing whatever they want.
Yeah.
The-
Cleveland's O-line is pretty dominant.
And the thing of Cleveland is they got so many choices of running backs. They got rid of Ben Tate because he whined that he lost. He's like, I'm not getting enough touches. And
Diva.
yeah, they got rid of him. They 86
He
his
wanted to be a
ass.
feature back. He didn't want to go to Cleveland. He didn't. If he wanted that role that he had with the Cleveland, he just would have stayed with the Texans, which wouldn't have been smart at the moment.
No.
But that he wanted to go to a team where he can be a feature back. And with
I
all this,
actually saw that with Cleveland possibility, but
possibly, but they weren't giving him the ball.
Nice.
he lost his job to a couple of rookies named Terrence West and Isaiah Crowell.
And I feel like he knows that there's no for sure start on any team. So he went to the Vikings because of the whole Adrian Peterson situation. They don't know if he'll be back. And I'm pretty sure Matt Asiata is
Matt
injured
Asiata
reserve.
is
And
done.
And
Yeah.
his competition is Jerry McKinnon, who's been average at best.
And Jerick McKinnon is questionable for next week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Ben Tate, that was a smart move.
Now, Sosa, you did mention something about Johnny Manziel. What's up with
Yeah,
that?
so should Cleveland trade him?
Yes, I do. I agree. And from what I heard earlier from NFL.com and ESPN, they're saying Johnny Manziel got in a fight, and him and his entourage got in a fight with a Browns fan at a nightclub.
Sick.
From what they said, around at 2:30 in the morning, this his name hasn't been revealed yet, but this fan, he saw Johnny Manziel at the elevator at an apartment, and he tried being a huge Johnny football and a Browns fan. He tried to approach Johnny when one of his entourage men beat the crap out of him. And you'd think Johnny would be like, hey, let him, like, he's a Browns fan. No, he didn't really do anything. And then when the fan's brother found out, he tackled Johnny, and from there, here's where it gets concerning. Johnny actually sucker punched the brother.
Nice.
No, I wanted to say something. I'm about to pull a Skip Bayless move. I disagree with everything that you just said.
Skip Bayless.
I disagree with everything you just
I
said.
disagree with it also, but
Okay, but no. Let me ask you this. I understand that that's a whole other situation. The fighting part. But you said that they should trade the Browns. I mean, the Browns should trade Johnny Manziel.
yes.
They should.
You just got done saying how awful.
Ben Hoyer.
No, here's the thing.
Why would they
no,
trade?
He's awful, but the head coaches
Yeah,
can't stop
they don't
sucking
want
his
Johnny.
dick.
Yeah, they don't want Johnny Manziel
Stop
to play.
sucking his
Whoa.
Jeez, hey.
Hoyer had
My little
three
brother
picks.
watches this show.
They don't want him to
sorry.
Oh
give.
my God!
I'm sorry, but I'm a little upset that Hoyer had 3 picks, and yet they wouldn't even consider
Do we have a
using
bleep
Johnny.
Um,
Sucking his
So
bleep.
I'm sorry for me going off topic, but it's like,
Sucking his bleep. That's what
I'm
we
sorry.
gonna do.
But Brian Hoyer, he plays so awful, but yet they're winning games. But
But in the long run, in the long scheme of things, I feel like if he's playing horrible, then why would they trade Johnny Manziel? For
they
what?
just have him there for ticket and merchandise.
Pretty much like
That's the
The
way
head
I see
coach-
it now. By then, but what were we, week 12 heading to
Yeah,
week 13?
week 12.
By then he should have been taking snaps for them, but no,
I
he's
see,
on the
I
bench.
see him like I see Jeremy Lin. some Hoyer sanity or whatever. He's winning games, all this. But when he goes to a different team such as Jeremy Lamb, not Jeremy Lamb, Jeremy Lin, it's gonna be the same effect. It's just gonna be average. And I feel like that Manziel can be great.
It's talent being wasted on the bench, though. We'll never know what Johnny's
We
true
will
potential
know.
could be.
I
We
feel
will
like
know.
if Johnny did whatever dilemma coach has with Johnny Manziel, we don't know what goes on at practice or at the facilities. Whatever Johnny Manziel has to do to get in coach's good graces, Johnny Manziel's going to see the field.
But you do gotta admit, though, these off-the-field allegations, though, is probably a factor of why he's still on the bench.
I mean, that's just the life of being an NFL player. You're going to go out to clubs.
you're
There's going to be girls. There's going to be
Isn't
fights.
it common sense, though, is stay out of trouble?
I mean,
But we got to think about it like this. We don't know the full story.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
could have been out of self-defense. Because from what I've heard, it was an aggressive fan
Yeah.
who was trying to,
And the thing is, if you're an NFL player and you're at a club, people are going to try to get at you.
Yeah.
That's
Not the
regardless.
point of going to a club.
No. I mean, I guess it's the black people term for trying to get at you, like trying to hurt you.
Oh, different kind of get at.
Different, different.
Sorry.
Yeah, but like Johnny Manziel was just doing what he felt was right at the time. Hit the dude.
I just want to see him play. It's just unbelievable that.
Trust me, I want to see him play too because I need wins in my fantasy league, and I need to make the playoffs. But anyway, how's the playoff picture looking right now, Celsa?
So if it were to be the playoffs right now, in the AFC, the Patriots and the Broncos,
Of course.
would be winning their divisions, followed by Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and the Colts. And in the NFC, it's Green Bay, obviously, Arizona in the top spots, followed by Seattle, New Orleans, Philly, and Dallas.
Question.
So,
Where's San Francisco in the mix? Obviously, it's only week 12. It's obviously going to change, but do you guys see San Francisco going to the playoffs?
Nope.
I don't.
Because here's one reason why. Colin Kaepernick. I love Cap. Very good player, very, very righteous person, but the way he's playing is inconsistent, very bad. I've never seen him this bad. And just that doesn't cut it when it comes to crunch time in this part of the season. And this is the part of the season where all bets are off. You got to put everything on the line, and San Francisco's winning by little points. They should have blown out Washington, but no.
Well, I see it as Frank Gore is the reason why they're doing so bad, because they're based the offense is based on running the ball. And also, tell me this: what has Vernon Davis done?
Nothing.
And are they hurt on defense?
Yes, they are.
So you
a
can't
little
put. They're hurt.
Yeah.
Who are they missing? You can
They-
number.
they-
Bowman,
they-
they're missing Bowman.
They-
Small
Still.
Bowman, Ahmad Brooks is
Ahmad
at
Brooks,
times.
yeah.
He played a little bit, but he's and not to mention
They're
their
they're very hurt. on
and
defense.
number
Alden
one star
Smith back
Patrick
yet?
Willis.
Patrick Willis.
Is Alden Smith back?
Alden Smith is back, but he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
See, exactly. So you can't put all on Kaepernick.
No.
They can't run the ball, and since they can't run the ball, because Frank Gore he wasn't in the beginning of the season, but now he's showing his age, and
Yeah,
now
they-
they're starting to rely more on Carlos Hyde. So
Which sucks because I dropped him for my fantasy
yeah,
team.
you pick
I gotta
his
pick him
fantasy
up.
football note. Pick Carlos Hyde up, because he's going to be the feature back, probably in your playoffs. That's what I feel.
Now, Salsa did mention something about Dallas. They won. Oh, it was a very good victory, and for some reason their victory is overshadowed by Odell Beckham Jr.'s amazing catch, which
'Cause
was
Odell Beckham
unbelievable.
Was the
ODB?
superior ODB was the superior player in that game?
Oh my God.
But y'all forget though, who had the most TDs in the game? Dez Bryant, with 2 touchdowns.
I mean, it took him a while. Took him long enough.
We can't be a legit show without talking about that catch. Can we just
No,
do 2 minutes?
but you know what though?
2 minutes just to talk about the catch. Name me, besides Odell Beckham.
I think it's a minute.
What's the best catch that you've seen in the NFL or college or whatever?
It was probably it was probably that catch in the Super Bowl. What,
David
2000?
Tyree.
David Tyree.
The helmet
Probably
catch?
that helmet catch. But the difference between David Tyree and Odell Beckham is way more athletic, has way more potential, and he's just a pure showcase for that team.
With that, the funny thing about that, David Tyree's catch was pure luck.
Yeah.
It was luck.
ODB's catch was pure skill. He
Eli
did it
Manning-
before the game.
As a
Yeah.
Steelers fan, how could you leave out Santonio?
Oh no, I didn't
Holmes'
get to mine
catch?
yet. I didn't get to mine yet.
Oh.
I asked him what was it. Of course, Santonio Holmes. That was skill.
That
too.
one was the best
But-
one
but
I've
the
ever
thing-
seen.
But the thing about that one was it's more. When I look at it, I see Big Ben. Because Big
Yeah,
Ben
that
placed
was-
that
that was
ball
Big
where
Ben.
only he can
But
get it.
yeah,
And
but
then-
you
yes.
saw how Santonio.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
literally
the-
his
the-
toes
yes.
in the.
Agreed.
Think about Odell Beckham's catch and David Tyree's catch. Eli Manning got hit as he threw that pass to David
It
Tyree.
almost dragged down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was
Eli
that's
Manning
one
had
amazing
time
play.
to throw it to Odell Beckham,
Amazing
and
play.
Odell Beckham was open.
Odell Beckham was not open.
Well,
No, he wasn't.
He had Carr pulling his jersey.
He had Brandon
and he
Carr.
had the safety over the top.
Like the catch made it look like he was open. Like
It was.
he made those dudes look stupid. David
He
Tyree
was
should.
out of bounds.
No.
He did.
Crazy.
That,
He was
he
They
he literally
started
like
pulling him out of bounds, and he
and
baseball.
with David Tyree, as a Patriots fan who was hurt by that catch, ball was in what's his name's hand, in Patrick Chung's hand,
Right on his head.
like right on his head. Like
Yeah.
shouldn't have even been a catch. But Odell Beckham caught it with 3 fingers. Let's put it in perspective. He caught the ball with 3 fingers
Just ridiculous.
and was able to gather it
He's got huge hands.
and bring it in.
He's got huge hands and long fingers. That's what they were
You know what they say
saying.
about big hands.
Catch footballs.
Pause.
Catch footballs, Frankie.
That was one of the, that's what they kept mentioning though. Like
Oh my
he
God.
came out of LSU. He was one of their biggest prospects during the draft, and once they got him, you knew great things was coming. But he was overshadowed by Victor Cruz. But once Cruz got done for the season, it was Beckham time, and he's now shining.
So could we say Odell Beckham's now that new guy in New York?
Oh, yes.
The star.
He's the only reason why the New York Giants are being talked about right now,
So
despite their sorry
could New
record.
York be in that talk of being in the playoffs
No, they've only won 3 games. No way.
next year? I mean,
Next year,
Mm.
if Victor Cruz is healthy, they will have a killer.
so say Victor Cruz wasn't healthy. Like say they just like straight up left out Victor Cruz.
Let me ask you this: is Eli Manning still the quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, then no.
I mean,
Anchorman.
come on. Everybody has their bad years.
They say that the reason that the Giants lost the game last night was because Odell Beckham couldn't play quarterback and wide receiver at the same time.
That's true.
No, not
He
to
was
mention-
wide open down the
Hey,
sideline.
did you not
Sure.
see that play where Odell was wide open in the field,
Wide
and then
open.
Eli threw it to his left? I was like, "You gotta be kidding me! That's a
Odell-
poor decision,
Eli-
man."
do everything.
Eli does make terrible decisions. But on the AFC side, the Chargers.
Ooh, that was an exciting game.
Should
I
have
was,
lost.
I was on my feet the whole time that game.
Could you say the Chargers are on the trails of being good in the AFC West?
Yes.
Because they
Well,
are.
It's easy.
The AFC is easy.
You know.
Like, but I wouldn't say that AFC picture is locked.
Here's what I got out of that game. Even though the Rams have a very bad record, they showed the resiliency.
Yeah,
they
the
fight till
Rams
the
come out
last
to
second.
play.
They came to play.
But
And
they
you know
can't
what?
win 2 consecutive. They can't win a game and then win.
Oh yeah,
another one.
but they show
matter who
they
it
show
is.
that they got heart and they don't just go crumble. They played till the very end, and Sean Hill, bless his soul, man. I can't believe what he was going through when he threw that interception.
Hill killed my vibe because of course, I'm a Steelers fan. I don't want
The
all
Chargers
these
win.
7-4 teams right behind us. 7-4 teams.
that's
You know,
the-
that's
I
the
needed
thing.
the Rams to
The
get
Chargers
that W.
are
And Sean Hill
creeping.
killed it.
The Chargers are
Not
creeping.
to mention Cleveland is winning for some reason, but like
Exactly. And now, can we talk about that for a second? Why would you call a time? Anybody that plays Madden know that you want the last possession and you want to give them the ball back with the least amount of time to score. Why would you call a timeout when you have 55 seconds? You know, that makes no sense to me, and that is why Atlanta Falcons lost the game.
yeah,
And because they suck.
Atlanta sucks.
Shout out to all my Atlanta Falcons fans out there.
Oh my god.
They suck.
But it's Thanksgiving week, so and it's like how baseball has the summer, basketball has February for All Star. NFL is Thanksgiving. How do you feel about the Thanksgiving games?
The classic. Who's playing on Thanksgiving?
Seattle and San Francisco,
Seattle,
first
San
time this
Francisco.
season.
We
Okay.
got Bears and the Lions. We got
Okay.
Eagles versus the Cowboys.
That's gonna be
Is that it?
it's tradition.
But on
Thanksgiving
Sunday, let's talk about Sunday. Patriots versus the Packers. I have a dilemma. The Packers are my defense in fantasy, Tom Brady's my quarterback in fantasy.
What you want to do is
Get rid of Green Bay
get a new
defense. Tom Brady made
Yeah,
it.
I might start Detroit's defense. Wait,
You know
who's
what you should
Detroit
do?
playing?
Don't
You
start
should- this is
Detroit's
the-
defense. They got beat down.
Yeah,
Tom
they got
Brady
-2
showed-
last week.
Tom Brady shows no number. He'll face any number one defense in the NFL and make a joke out of him. So
I got you, boss. Because actually the same thing happened to me, and I was prepared for it, but I made a rookie mistake. I forgot. I got the Bears defense because I was playing. I have the Lions defense, and I knew I was playing Tom Brady. I said no. I don't care if they're the number one ranked. I don't care if it's still curtain. They're not. I don't start teams against Tom Brady.
No.
I got the Bears defense because they were playing Tampa Bay. Forgot to put them in. Bears defense scored 17 points. Lions scored 1.
Bears got me. Bears had 26 points in my league.
Exactly.
And-
They balled out, and they were on my
And
bench.
the Lions had -2.
Now, to help you, what you should do is get Cincinnati's defense for next week. They play Tampa Bay. And
There we go.
Ray Monaluga is back. And so that defense is going to be pretty stout for
On
week
my
13.
fantasy football app, right? One thing I hate about iPhones. This is a way different topic. I charged my phone before I got here. Got here at about what 2:30. It was at 93%. It's 4:37 and I'm at 20% right now. Apple, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm at 20. I ain't even used my phone the whole show. All I did was Snapchat before the show started.
All he did was use every app on his phone.
Follow me on Snapchat. All I did was use Snapchat, and I texted Eric. That was it. Speaking of Eric, hey, if you want to put money on this Packers-Patriots game, just tweet me and let me know, Eric. All right? You feel me?
Can we do predictions before we end the show?
You want to do
Yeah.
predictions? Let's do predictions.
Who do you have? Cowboys, Philadelphia. And then
Philly.
You got to give me the score, too.
Philly, 24-21.
I have Philly 34-28.
I got Dallas 27-20. And now you're saying predictions, but here's one reason why Dallas will win. Jason Witten. Philly's 2 starting linebackers, they're out. They got 2 rookies filling for them. It's common sense. You're going to put a rookie against a veteran like Jason Witten. Use Witten more. Add him in more plays, and he'll get you first downs and a touchdown. So Dallas will win by 7 points. It'll be a close one.
Got it. Lions and Bears. Score.
Lions, I think the Lions will come out with this one, but I think it will be a pretty good defensive game. So this will probably be low scoring for me, probably 14-9.
14-9. I have the Bears because I feel like they found their groove on offense, and their defense is getting their swagger back. So I say the Bears 28, Lions 14.
Okay.
Bears 20-7. Stafford doesn't want to use Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson, I'm done with him.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson's.
San Francisco or Seattle.
I feel like this is the game where Seattle is just like, yo, we won the Super Bowl last year.
Don't forget about us.
Don't sleep on us. San Francisco has something to prove, but I don't think they're going to get it done. Seattle 35, San Francisco 21.
I say that Marshawn Lynch goes for 3 touchdowns, call it a turkey. Pun intended. And
Well, they do eat turkey at the end of the games.
Hey, what are they going to do? Throw turkeys at him instead of Skittles?
hey, who knows? Turkey him up. But I say it's going to be a high-scoring game. I say 42-35 Seattle.
Seattle wins 27-6. And here's the reason. If Kaepernick was that bad against Washington, imagine facing Seattle. And Seattle, they not reestablished, but let everybody know Arizona was the talk of the NFL. Arizona only had 3 points.
Yeah.
And they let Arizona and the NFL know, we're the Super Bowl champs. Don't forget about us. So I got Seattle winning by a lot. San Francisco ain't going to win.
Oh, Patriots and Packers? Patriots are going to blow out the Packers.
That's Sunday.
God.
Patriots are going to blow out the
That's
Packers 49-0.
Oh, my God.
I want you to tell Eric
Gotta hold
that
the mic so close.
any Packers fan that disagree, at me on Twitter and let me
Call
know.
me bad when
Oh
I
my
talk about
God.
the Cowboys.
I'm just saying this is a very intense.
And you
week.
call me bad when I talk about the Cowboys. You got the mic all over your
Whatever.
face.
I mean, it's different when you got the best team in the NFL, and then you got the Cowboys. Like, you gonna don't put your money on the Patriots. But anyway, it was a good week this week. Good episode. Welcome Sosa to the group. Pretty good. We miss you, Gisele.
No, I just have to say that.
Kayfabe, bro.
Edit that out.
No, we can't. It's live. She probably is watching the show, bro. Let's be honest.
No.
Watch our watch our other shows on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel.
Girl talk. See y'all.
Girl Talk, we see y'all. We see y'all, Girl Talk.
Can make decorations next time.
Can
Hit
make
me up.
shout out to oh,
Make turkeys.
Oh,
so
man.
None of my business, bro.
it's not
None of my business.
none of my business. Damn, it got hot in here, bro.
It did.
If you go to Cypress, check out our new issue, the Cypress Chronicle. The D is for dazzling.
Hits newsstands tomorrow.
Speaking of dazzling, we want to thank Celsa Maldonado, our new girl on the crew. For Frankie and Keenan, I'm your boy Jamal. Follow Frankie on Twitter, he's single.
Get out of here.
Follow Keenan on Twitter, he's
Do. Please do.
Single?
Nah, I'm taking, but
He's
hey,
taken.
I give good conversation.
he gives good conversation. Follow me on Twitter, I'm single. And look it,
Understood.
Sosa's taken. But anyway, hey Eric, remember that Packers and Patriots is going down. You guys have a good day. I love you, Mama. Love you, Nana. Love you, Tommy, Poppy, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, good shit.